Hello everybody, this is our video number 2 on the same topic, the reproductions. And in this video, we will start the new topic, a new concept, that is the reproductions of humans. And if you consider the human reproductions, the male and the females have contained the different reproductive organs. The male reproductive systems also contain these 4 main parts. The first one is a pair of testes. The second one, the vas deferens or the sperm ducts. Okay. Third one is the penis, and the fourth one is the bladder. Okay, so these are the 4 main parts of the male reproductive system. And female reproductive systems also contain these main 5 parts. The first one is the ovary, second one the fallopian tube, third one uterus, fourth one cervix, and the fifth one vagina. Okay, so start from the each and every part of the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of the pair of testes, and which are enclosed in scrotal sacs outside the body. So, in a male reproductive systems also contain the pair of the testes, and these testes also enclosed in the scrotal sacs, and which is belongs to the outside of the body. And it also contains the numerous nerves and the blood vessels. And the testes to produce the millions of the sperm, and it is nothing but the male gametes. Okay, so testes produce the millions of the sperms. The next one, the vas deferens or sperm ducts, arise from each testes. They carry the sperm from the testes to the penis. So what is the functionality of the sperm ducts? It's carrying the sperm from the testes to the penis. And 2 sperm ducts open into the urethra and pass through the penis. Okay. The next one is the penis, the third part of the male reproductive system. The penis is the male copulatory organ. So penis is the male copulatory organ, and it is the muscular organ, and which injects the sperm into the body of the female. So what is the functionality? The main functionality of the penis is inject the sperm into the female's body. And the sperm is a single cell, and it has the 3 parts. The first part is called the head, and which contains the nucleus, and the middle part or the middle pieces, and the long tail. And this tail helps the sperm to move and reach the egg cell. That is the function of the sperm of male, the sperm or the male gametes, and it is a single cell, and it contains the 3 parts. The first one is head, second one the middle piece, and the third one is the long tail. The next, we will discuss each and every part of the female reproductive system. The first one A female reproductive system is contained a pair of ovaries and is situated in the abdominal cavity and produce the eggs or ova, and the singular is ovum. One of the ovaries releases one mature ovum after every 4 weeks. Okay? Next one, a pair of oviducts or the fallopian tubes join the ovaries with the uterus. So, what is the function of the fallopian tubes? The fallopian tubes join the ovary and the uterus, and the oviducts carry the eggs, that means the ovum, from the ovary to the uterus. So, the oviducts or the fallopian tubes carry the eggs from the ovary to the uterus. Next one, the uterus. The other name of this uterus is womb, and it is a muscular pre-shaped bag in which the development of the fertilized egg and the fetus takes place. So, what is the functionality of the uterus? It is a muscular pre-shaped bag and which the development of the fertilized eggs. So, it is just like a container, and the fetus takes place. The fetus takes place, and the lower part of the uterus is called the cervix. So, the lower part of the uterus is called the cervix. Okay. Next part, the next important part of the female reproductive system is the vagina. The vagina is a muscular tube and into which the uterus opens, and the vagina receives the penis through which the sperms are discharged into eggs. So this is the functionality of the vagina. And the eggs, that means the female gametes, is the single cell. It is also a single cell and the spherical in shape, and it contains the nutrients for the developing embryo. Okay, so the egg or the female gametes is it's also a single cell, and it is the shape of this egg is spherical, and it is contain the nutrient for the development or embryo. Okay, so these two are the brief introductions of the male reproductive systems and the female reproductive systems. Next, the fertilizations. And we already know that the human also follow the internal fertilizations. The first step of the fertilizations, for the process of the reproductions, the sperm are injected into the vagina of the female's body with the help of the pens. Okay? The next step, when a sperm fuses with the eggs or the ovum, the fertilization takes place. And the fertilization takes place inside the female body. This is the reason the human reproductions or the fertilizations is also one of the example of the internal fertilizations. And the nuclei of the sperms and the egg fuse to form the zygote, and which has the single nucleus in the fallopian tube. Thus, the zygote is the first cell of the new individuals. So this line is very important as per your exam point of view. The zygote is the first cell of the new individuals. The next step is the zygotes that divides repeatedly to form the ball of the cells, and the cells then begin to form the groups that develop in the tissues and the organs, and this is called the embryo. And this embryo get attached to the wall of the uterus for the further developments. And after the development of the embryo, it is attached to the wall of the uterus for the further developments. And the small tube, like the structure of the placenta, grows at the place where the embryo fixes itself to the uterus wall. And after the 8th week, the main organs like the hands, legs, head, eyes and the ears are formed in the embryo, and this stage of the embryo at which all the body parts can be identified is called the fetus. So what is the name of this stage where the embryo is identified with the main organ, just like the hand, leg, ear, eyes? This stage is called the fetus. And the fetus, after the derives the nutrition through the placenta, and the fetus grows slowly, and after the 36 weeks of the development, it is ready to born. So this is the total procedure or total step of our human reproductions or the fertilizations. And also consider this diagram. Okay, this flow diagrams. This is very important as per your exam point of view. So that's all for the today's lectures. Thank you everybody.